Well, here's a new one for us detectorists. How about maybe 2 feet deep of whole dry corn kernels? Winnie, of course, loves it. She's got the heavy equipment. But we have a lady who lost a ring in this general area, probably between me and Corey and maybe towards the center. We kind of imagine a half circle here. So far we know there is concrete under here with rebar in it, so you can't go that deep. Trying to imagine how this would work, you know, dropping a coin or ring. There could be lots of stuff in here, so we're going to search around, see if we can find something, and let you guys know. So far it's looking like a bit of a futile attempt, because even on, I think I'm on setting 2 for sensitivity. That far in, you can't see it, but it's just under here. You're beeping from there, which is about 6 inches from the bottom because of all the rebar. And of course, you can only get about 6 inches from the wall, which is metal siding. I would have to guess that the ring would fall all the way through the bottom, through any of this. People walking around is, of course, going to get something that's got a hole in it, like a ring, to slide all the way to the bottom. So we'll try a little bit more out here, but it's not looking good so far. Definitely not the easiest. This stuff is about 18 to 24 inches deep. How are you liking it, Winnie?
I want to go out of here.
You don't want to find the rings?
No.
No. What kind of metal detectorist are you? Trying to get through here and find any repeatable signals isn't very easy. I occasionally get this 28 to 29 like a quarter. It says it's 2 down, so I'll try that one. Hopefully that music won't bother us, so I'll try to talk louder than it is so it doesn't mess up my video, but I did find a surface quarter, so it's possible to find stuff near the top at least. How did this horse get so small? And for that matter, how did that donkey get so small? What a ridiculous farm. As we were not able to find that item there, we figured we would at least let Winnie have some fun here on the farm. I don't know if this thing is air or a water bladder, but she loves it and she'll probably never want to come off of it. It's a good way to wear a toddler out. Corn maze entrance. Let's see how this goes. That wasn't that exciting. That big red barn, that is the corn barn, where we went in trying to find the rings, sadly unsuccessfully. And look at this. Look at this little donkey. You're not a donkey, you're a goat. Perhaps you are a donkey. Look how small this little guy is. He's like a newborn. And their crazy house. That is pretty awesome.
Have no handles anymore.
Of course we got
Yeah,
Winnie straight to the sand.
Here, you could use this to go.
You need a mini metal detector, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Oddly enough, this thing feels like it's going 40 miles per hour, but probably put together better than most carnival rides. And Winnie seems to like it. When in Rome.
Hey, what's back there? Look.
How do we walk this side down the thingy?
I don't think it'll actually rock. I think it just looks like a rocking chair. Do you want one of those for the house? That same size?
No.
Is that too big?
That's too big. We'll break the whole house.
Probably.
Why does it have this on it?
It's got a donut on it. because now I can experience the taste of autumn and savor the flavors of the season with their signature fall delights. It's not just a treat, it's fall celebration in a cup.
I can't carry everything.
Where's this train going?
To Cuba.
This train is going to Cuba?
Yeah.
All right. I definitely don't think I was supposed to open this.
Is that fun?
Make it go fast.
Whoa.
Faster! Faster!
Whoa!
You're out of control. Well, here we are at another park. This one will be a new one for us, closer to home, as we did not have any luck finding anything other than a single quarter in that giant corn pit. We'll see if we can at least find something interesting here while Winnie plays and Corey keeps an eye on her. And we'll make a video today after all. Our first target coming out of the wood chips here. This actually looks like it was a ring that's been severely damaged, all bent up, kind of in the shape of a cartoon Y at this point, but a 1920 on my Equinox 800, so it's definitely copper. I guess we can consider that our first ring find of the day. Our first coin coming out, I was getting a 24, is one of those 12-sided, really good condition, 1991 Canada penny. Here we had a solid 17, was sounding good. Turns out just to be a cheapy keyring style carabiner. Here's a solid 13, giving us a 1983 nickel. Haven't had a nickel for a while, so we'll add that to the pile. What is this? A coin for ants? Thought it might have been the top of a nail, but it's definitely completely flat. So I don't know if that was a back to jewelry or something. Totally smooth. Coming up as like a 10 to 12. I'll add that to the pile. One more solid 2930 brings us a 1994 quarter right under the whatever you call that climbing net. How's that for a signal? It's getting a pretty solid 24. I was excited to get this 1948 wheat penny, but I could tell there was something else in the ground, so I kept scraping around. And look at that beautiful condition. Shiny because it's 90% silver, 1962 silver rosy dime. There's our second wheat cent of the day, not far from where I found the previous one in that silver rosy dime. It's either 44 or 41. I'll know once I got her a little more cleaned up, but definitely a good area here. Another newer state quarter near the edge. This one, I believe that's Vermont 2001. But of course you see how close that is to the pavement, so that's probably a coin somebody dropped while riding a bicycle or running, and they just bounce into the grass.
Get there.
Again, cementing that this is an amazing sight. Here is another beautiful, shiny silver Roosevelt dime in excellent condition. This one being the final year, 1964. But of course that was also right near the edge. So we will add this to the pile. And you know, Corey and I will absolutely be back here again to get the rest of the silver. Now these quarters aren't worth much to my knowledge, but I love finding them because these are the bicentennial 1776 to 1976 quarters. Definitely dirty on the back, but that's going to be our drummer boy. So we keep these off to the side, don't spend them in case they eventually become worth something. But I always like to find them anyway.
You're the best puppy ever.
Well, I was having fun finding all the silver, But something has happened where Winnie has decided she has a dog now. What's your dog name?
Winnie.
Winnie or Minnie?
I said Winnie.
Oh, your dog name is also your name. I guess that makes it convenient. Anyhow, we're going to have to get her home and get her fed, because once she starts turning into an animal, who knows what else can happen. So Corey and I will be back here on one of our next adventures. It's nice because this is very close to home for us. But we'll definitely come back here and get some more silver. You ready to go home, Winnie?
Yeah.